What's up guys, this is Lou. I'm gonna attempt Pigmie's 5-minute challenge for the B twist. So I've never done the B twist before. I have, however, done the B kick, so I guess you can consider that partially cheating, but I'm gonna just follow his steps and see if I can sort of land a B twist. I mean, I'm talking from the future, so I already know the results of it, but I'll pretend that I'm not from the future. So I'm just spinning, and it kind of looks funny. I kind of feel funny just like spinning like that, but I get the point though, practicing to keep my hands in after spinning. So yeah, I can pretty much do the B kick already. So at this point where he tells me to do this, I'm just gonna do the B kick. But I don't do it like him. I don't really pivot and then kick. I just like step out and kick. So I have to get used to that. That's why I always start out the other way. But his step for this step where you just kick and then look over was actually pretty helpful. I think that that step plus some of the other intermediate steps was actually what helped me understand the motion of the B twist very well. Even though I already know how to do the B kick. Just saying though, like for somebody that didn't have prior experience to the B kick, I don't know how they would have done this, but yeah, this to me just feels sort of like a swipe, if you guys know what that is, from breaking or b-boying. But to be honest though, this swipe step or whatever you want to call it, going over was very helpful in terms of just helping my body understand the motion. Definitely I understand that these tutorials are not, or the 5-minute challenge is not supposed to be an actual 5-minute attempt of the move, and I understand the risks for it. This step though, for the, oh yeah, there are kids like all over the place at this open gym, but this step was also one of the most helpful steps. I feel like this was what bridged the gap between that mental fear that you have for doing the B twist from knowing how to do a B kick. That step where you just turn over. But this also led to one of my biggest mistakes later on when I actually start attempting to do the B twist. Which I think is now, there you go, that is my first ever attempt for the B twist. I don't really think it was that great. Doing it though, like while you do it, you just can't feel it at all. The second one was a lot better, but I'm still very vertical while I do it. That's what my friend over there is telling me, I'm too vertical. But I am landing on the correct leg for that third and second attempt. From there though, honestly, it just got worse. I'm basically doing a hook kick right after doing a B kick, so not very good, but you know, this is my first attempt at ever trying a B twist, and I have whiplash on my arms at that moment, just like complete whiplash on my left wrist. But yeah, from here, I'm trying to bring in my arms, and this is where I just crash and fail because my arms aren't actually doing the butterfly motion anymore, and that's where I'm just failing at. And then finally, this is going to be my last one because not only is time running out, but because I just, you'll see, it's not good, man. It's not good. Total regrets. Not only that, but the whiplash in my hand. Boom! Sprained my ankle. It doesn't look like it, but I actually did sprain my ankle right there. So speaking from the future, I'd say that the tips that he gave for the 5-minute challenge were actually very helpful tips, especially if you knew how to do a B kick already. But I just thought it was pretty funny that the first attempt that I tried to do was one that actually made me sprain my ankle. But speaking from 2 weeks from now, my ankle is pretty much healed and the muscle is still a little sore, but I just need probably another week or two. And then I will continue to attempt to do the B twist. But this time I'm going to try to do it off the lane into the foam pit to try to understand the spotting better, because if I can spot, I can definitely land it and I can definitely not have fear while doing it. So that's my plan.